Hey guys, what's up? My name is Chris and welcome back to another Soul Calibur 6 creation video. So I'm so glad. If you didn't read or watch my Mitsunari one, that one didn't have commentary because my mic just destroyed the sound on my laptop and I couldn't get the sound to work again until hours later, and I only got it to work after just completely removing my mic, so I didn't know if my mic was causing the issue, because at first it was, but it's working now, so I can actually do post commentary again. I haven't even done a live commentary since the issue as well too, so nice. I have a bunch of stuff recorded. I just need to edit. I also need to make thumbnails for a new series, that kind of thing. But anyway, today we're making Emily from Dishonored 2. I would love to make Corvo, but I think his outfit is a lot more complex than Emily's, and so I much prefer to choose Emily in this one. I also unlocked some stuff too because I don't have everything unlocked yet, and I was like, I might as well unlock some stuff along the way. I might do something with that cat suit, by the way. I just might, just saying. But I really was like, yes, I got a mask and I got that hairstyle. So I did have a little bit of an issue with her voice as well too. I think she could honestly go for a few different voices than what I picked as well. So honestly, Elder Sister might not even be the best voice for her. So she has a lot of viable options. Another thing was, like, I found the perfect pair of pants for her outfit. I just didn't find the best shoes. Like, her shoes are so much more classy and booty. But what I ended up going for is these cuff boots right here. But they work out in the end. They're just a little bit less high class and fancy as I would have wanted. And obviously for her top is a lot more suity and, again, fancier than this one, but there wasn't anything else resembling that at all, and this at least had like the cape aspect to it. So I think that worked out really well in the end. And finally, a character could actually use a little makeup on. I was trying to create this one character just to see if it worked out, and unfortunately it did not. Found a good hairstyle, found a good makeup, found great pants, a decent enough weapon, you know. But there was, and I even altered his voice so much, you know. But the top part just wasn't working. I just couldn't get, and his headpiece too. I just could not get that at all. It was just not looking nice. So I just scrapped that. But I am happy with how Emily turned out, at least. She was a more simpler one. I wish I could have added a bit more detail, like she has a bunch of gold lining, and I wish I could have added, but I could only really add that into the mask. And it's not even, the mask isn't even fully perfect either. There are so many variations that I probably could have chosen for a motif or even a pattern. I ended up going with this one just because I was able to get a decent range style going on. But again, it's still not perfect, honestly. I wish there was a pattern of just one line, or a motif of just one line. There is one character that I use that's close enough, but it just doesn't get thin enough for me. So I wish there was something like that, because then I could use it on the sides of her outfit. I can use it on so many other characters as well too. But they just didn't do that. And when I was originally doing this too, it took me forever to figure out the size, the angle of what I was doing for this. So it took me a long time. And in the end, I am at least happy with how it looks, because it does draw attention to her mask. But again, it's still not perfect. So, and oh, my hands smell like paint. I've been painting for a few hours and I've washed my hands, but the soap that I used wasn't a really scented soap, so it still just smells like paint. I went for Sophia here simply because she has a sorter sword. I didn't really like the shield aspect of it, but I did like the shorter sword. I think if Ezio was in this game, that would have been perfect for her. But he's not, so Sophia was my next best thing. You could probably use any other sword user except for like Nightmare and Siegfried, of course. Their swords are just way too long. But you could also probably give her Taki's weapon. She's not a ninja, she's an assassin, but she is very stealthy, so that aspect could work as well, and it is a little bit more magical, so Taki's could work too. I just figured Sophia would be the best for this. I did have a lot of fun with the poses too because of how her jacket was. I do just like to take a bunch of random pictures, see what I like. But I love when hair flows around. I love when parts of an outfit flow around. And getting quirky angles and stuff like that too. So at least color scheme wise as well, hers was not that bad to do. I didn't have to jot down too many colors that I had to change. I do have another character that I need to record. His is a bit more complex and a bit out there, and it was actually a request from a friend of mine, so I tried my best on that one. But this is the last, at least for now, of what I personally wanted to do. There's definitely some more characters that I would love to do as well and have them in my roster, but yeah, and I am looking more for suggestions as well, just so to see what you guys would want to see and everything. But here's how she turned out. I hope she turned out okay. Again, with Soul Calibur, everything's not perfect because we are a bit more limited. But I did try my best. She has that nice, classy updo, black hair. She does have the mask concealing her mouth. I wish it covered her neck too, but unfortunately I couldn't get that. I could have potentially used a motif on her neck now that I think about it, because I didn't think about that. I could have used just a black motif around her neck to simulate that the mask went down longer. I should have done that. I'm ashamed of myself now. Anyway though guys, I am going to leave this off right here so you can enjoy the rest of the mock battle, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Just pathetic. Lights out. Hey, face your death. It's over. Prepare to die. Fall. As if.